Do you ever find yourself wondering why you're bothering writing? It's like, why write? What is the point? Especially in this crazy time right now when we don't know what the future holds. Why bother writing? Why am I writing? Why work on a short story or my novel or my memoir or my shorter piece of creative nonfiction? What is the point? Why bother? So I just want to remind you there's two reasons to bother. One is that humans are creative beings. We need to create to be whole, to be happy. It's in our DNA. We need to create. And if you've chosen writing as that creative path, then you need to do it for you. You create because it feeds your soul and it feeds your mind. It's a way of exploring and discovering. And so you need to do it. And the other reason is that we need to share our stories because cultures, I believe, are fed by stories, right? We create culture with our stories, which is with each other's stories. We learn how we are, we learn what we want, we set goals for our culture, we ask questions, we push limits. It's very important that we share our stories. And there's many ways of sharing your stories. You don't have to be discovered and become famous. There's lots of ways of sharing your stories. We can talk about that another time. But I just want to remind you that it's always worth it. If you are moved to be a writer, it's always worth it because it feeds your your soul and your mind. And if you find a way to share what you're doing, you're also feeding the greater good. You're feeding the culture and getting your voice out to make an impact on the culture. So I urge you to just keep on, even through this mess we're in right now. You know, take your time, be kind to yourself, which I've been saying, don't have to push, but just remember you're a writer and so you write. That's my short message for today. This is Pam Sorellis of Winged Horse Writing Studio. If you'd like to learn more about how I help writers discover their stories and shape them and strengthen their voices, you can visit me at wingedhorsewritingstudio.com. Take care.